Listen to this.
All right, so Mary fell into labor. Very critical point, please. Very critical point right there. Mary was looking for somewhere befitting to give birth to Jesus. How many of you agree with me that if you're pregnant of Jesus, you want to look for somewhere befitting to give birth to him? But having looked and searched everywhere, they finally found out that there was no place for them in the inn, and then she fell into labor. That's where my point is. She fell into labor while she was looking for a befitting place to give birth to Jesus. The pressures of destiny do not have room for perfect beginnings. Mary wanted to give birth to him in a befitting place, but there was no room, and then she fell into labor. When you fall into labor in destiny, bring forth anywhere. Don't die pregnant of your Jesus. Don't die pregnant of your baby, of a destiny, just because you are looking for a perfect place to begin. There is no prophecy for your beginning. The only prophecy is for your ending. God didn't promise anything for your beginning. Jesus was not promised anything for his beginning. God didn't promise you a perfect beginning. He said he will give you an expected end, not an expected beginning. All right? I want you to draw this wisdom, no matter how it is. Please do not allow the fact that you couldn't get a perfect beginning. Don't allow that stop you from beginning. Go and start anywhere. Bring forth anywhere. She gave birth to Jesus and laid him in a manger, and that boy grew up from that manger to change the world. Whatever God has placed in your heart, don't let the need for a perfect beginning deny you the opportunity to bring it forth. Please go and start anywhere. Start with what you have. Start where you are. Start anyhow. Just start. Jesus will grow from that manger and it will change the world. That thing will grow from wherever it is and it will change the world. It will change the world. The pressures of destiny do not have room for perfect beginnings. There is no promise for your beginning. There's only promise for your end. That's powerful. Very powerful.
This is absolutely the truth. You notice mostly people have visions. You have ideas. But one thing that is keeping them away from pursuing that idea is they're looking for a comfortable, a befitting place to start up that vision. Sometimes you see people say, I don't have enough resources to kick up the vision. And I often tell people, until you trust yourself enough to invest in yourself, don't expect God to invest in you. You don't expect to have everything in place before you pursue your vision. God wants to see you take up the journey of pursuing that idea or your vision to see how much faith you have in what he showed you to pursue. So if you want God to actually trust you, you have to show him that you believe in this vision by taking the first step, even if it's not convenient, even if you don't have everything it takes. And I usually say, you don't have to wait for everything. You don't have to wait for everything to be in place before you pursue a vision. There is always what you have in you. Use what you have at the moment you start the vision. You might say you don't have anything to start up the vision, but that's not true. You have something. You have the idea. You have your strength. You have your ability. You have your potential. Use what you have until whatever you need comes later in the future. And using what you have at hand tells God you've acknowledged the resources that he has deposited in you, and you're willing to start up something with it. And when he sees that, then he'll be willing to provide every other resources you need. So just like Mary doesn't need the convenient place, the perfect place to give birth to baby Jesus, you also don't need to have everything for the convenience to pursue that vision. take up the vision, take off with that vision, pursue it. Maybe that's all that is stopping you from giving birth to that vision you're pregnant with. Thank you. I'm Dalton Jeshmer.